Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This one is a love reading, and this one is going to be a detailed Celtic Cross in which we are going to find out the deepest thoughts and feelings of your person towards you as well as this connection. All right, in blogs, if there are any, we'll take a good look at it. I've got your oracle cards and channel messages from your person pre-shuffled, and though I haven't seen anything, and we will live shuffle the tarot. All right, so without further delay, let me introduce you to the piles. We have pile number 1, the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this image from the Lover's Oracle deck. Just take a good look at it. Is it visible? Do you need more light here? I think it's looking pretty dark. I think I'll do this. Let me see just a minute. Sorry. No. Yeah, I think this is better. Oops. Sorry about that. Pile number 2, those of you who have drawn to the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and this is the image. And pile number 3 is the Scintillating Waite Tarot, and this image. All right, dear seekers, time to sit straight with your spine erect, palm open and facing upwards. Close your eyes. Think of your person and take a deep breath in. Hold. Slowly exhale, relaxing into it. And open your eyes. And whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. You may be drawn to more than one, which is perfectly all right. Maybe there are messages for you in more than one. Maybe you're drawn to all of them. That's entirely okay. But do not force fit anything. Maybe all messages are for you. Maybe none of them are for you. Use your discernment. All right. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. And it's a timeless reading. So if you have come here, if you have been drawn to this reading, chances are there is some message in it for you. All right. So let's clear this and we'll start. All right, pile number 1. Those of you who've chosen this beautiful reading, welcome to your reading. This card says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So immediately I feel that this is a possibly a separation or a no contact pile. Sorry about the interruption. So maybe that's why you've come here to the reading, wondering whether they do feel anything for you or not. I think I'll keep it here because we'll need space for this reading. So we'll take a look. I'm keeping the oracle cards as well as the channel messages here. We'll look into it at the end of the reading. Let's first get started with your tarot. Maybe this, for some of you, this separation is fairly recent. For others of you, it could have been a long time since you've had this separation. But this person on your mind is thinking about it. It has affected them a lot. All right. And finally, maybe initially they were stubborn and they thought they'd just get over it. It was no big deal. But now with this card here, if you can look at it, There's going to be your person is undergoing a lot. It's a very dark-ish card, and I feel your person, and maybe you, maybe both of you, are undergoing great amount of transformation. All right, maybe for some of you they're going through the dark night of the soul, or maybe you are, both of you are, and there's going to be, and basically what needs to heal in this connection, I feel, is the communication with so much of blue out here. All right, your throat chakra needs healing, and that's what is happening at this time. So let's see what happens. Even I'm fumbling on my words, my grammar is all over the place, which is not very common. So, well, we begin with the world as your person closing out a cycle. All right, what's blocking them at this time? And you get the Ace of Wands. All right, past energies, the Mother of Cups or the Queen of Cups, subconscious, justice. Is this coming in? Yes, I'll put this down a bit, I need space. Conscious mind, the Nine of Swords, immediate future, the Four of Pentacles. Helps if you just carry on this way, what's going to happen, what's happening. External influences, hopes and fears, and final outcome is the Magician, which is beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Is everything coming in? It is. Hooray. All right, so pile number 1. What are your person's deepest thoughts and feelings towards you and this connection? Well, with this card, as I said, there's been a separation in your connection. They've had a lot of time to reflect. They thought they will get over it. Even though there was a lot of love in the past, they see you as the Queen of Cups. You have been very loving, and you have touched them and made a safe space for them like no one else. All right, so they see you as this Queen of Cups, and whatever has transpired between you since that time, which has caused this no contact situation, possibly because they came into their ego, something happened. But even then, you've always, been special for them. They've had a soft spot for you, and their ego may have come in between, and they would have said that whatever reason we are separating, maybe you triggered them. But this time, that they've got to themselves, they realize that it hasn't been so easy to get over you. In fact, you're there on their mind. All right, with this Nine of Swords here, you're actively on their mind. They're having sleepless nights. They're wondering, what they can do to have this passionate new beginning with you. And they're closing out this cycle because they have healed, they've worked on themselves, they've thought a lot, they've seen where is it that they haven't, risen up to the occasion. You've been putting in effort, they haven't. For whatever reason, be it fear, or maybe they had a choice and they had to make a choice between two people. And for some of you, they've actually chosen someone else or something else over you because that was their priority at that time. And now they're realizing their folly. And they want a brand new beginning with you, but this is the blockage because they just don't know how to go about it. All right, and they know that they have been unfair to you, and it is them who've got to be fair to you now with this Justice card here. They know that you have given a lot of love, you've showed them a lot of compassion, and you've done all the work in this connection. And they see you as that they could be themselves with you. They've been so comfortable with you, but they did not reciprocate, and they realize that. And they know that till they come clean, this new beginning is not happening. All right, and they keep wondering how to go about it. Maybe for some of you it's been a long time, and some harsh words may have been spoken in the past, and they just don't know how to get it right. All right, immediate future, they're just keeping their cards close to the chest. So if you are waiting and you're wondering, they're not showing a sign, and maybe you are with this page of swords here, they are stalking your social media, and perhaps you're doing the same. All right, and when you look at their social media, you don't really get anything from them, because they are holding their cards close to their chest. And maybe they're doing the same, and they feel the same about you, that they're not able to figure out anything, which is why they're in their mind not knowing what to do for this new beginning that they want with you. So right now they're just trying to gather information from anywhere to find out whether you're with someone else, whether they can move in. So they're in this energy to somehow but they're still not following their intuition, despite the work that they've done, despite now they've spent so much of time reflecting on whatever's happened, and they realize you are the one. But they're still in their ego, because they are not approaching you directly. They're trying to find out from here and there so that they don't get hurt in the whole process. All right, and they want to know whether you are with somebody else or not, whether they can come to you, how will you be. So to have this passionate new beginning, they need to know. So they're still looking at things from a logical perspective, without following their inner guidance. All right, and if they have done you wrong, whether you're with someone or not, they should be coming forward and letting you know that. But no, they still want to play it safe. So they're strategizing, perhaps they're holding on to you, but in no way have they let go of you or the connection. All right, external circumstances, the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. So maybe at this time they are trying to pay attention to their work, something creative. Maybe for some of you, they are also into, they are into the creative side of things. Maybe they are creating something, whatever it is. It'll be different for all of you. And maybe they are immersing themselves, with people. Maybe they're trying to have light-hearted fun to ease the situation, ease the tension which is there in their mind. That's what they're doing at this time. Hopes and fears. Well, they want this. If this was a minor arcana where they want this passionate new beginning with you, they want to start afresh. They want to have that beautiful, wonderful connection that they had with you. They want to start afresh. All right. If this was a minor arcana, with the major arcana, the Fool, they definitely want to have a second chance. They want to take that leap of faith. They want to choose you. What they haven't done in the past, they want to do it now. And they've just been in their heads over this, thinking about this connection, strategizing about this connection, not letting anyone know the deepest feeling. On the surface of it, when they're with people, they try to be light-hearted, have fun, do silly things, pretend to be the happiest ever. But they are manifesting you. They're actively manifesting you. They want this to happen. More than anything else, they want this new beginning with you. They want to come clean. They want to be fair, because they realize they are the ones who have goofed up in the past. All right. So now let's take a look at your oracle cards. You get your dreams need a practical plan, and this is exactly it, because they know now what they want, and they've been thinking about you a whole lot, but they don't know what to do. And because they need something a proper plan, a practical plan. That is why they are in this energy. They're trying to find out about you. In fact, with this Daughter of Wands, I feel for a lot of you, maybe you have common friends. Maybe you've known each other for a very long time, and you've had common friends, and they are hanging out with those people, having light-hearted fun, but actually they're doing the spy work to find out about you, so that they can make a practical plan to make things right with you. You get the Garden. Yes, I feel that they are hoping to have some sort of a meeting with you, wherein maybe they they're trying to stage it. Maybe, they're with your friends and they're trying to stage some sort of a reunion with you, and making it appear as though they did not know about it or something like that. This is for those of you who have common friends, all right? They're trying to make it look as though it's a coincidence, but they just run into you, and then this is a part of their plan, perhaps. And for others of you, you actually will, it could be divine intervention. So you'll just meet each other out of the blue while you're outdoors. And that's when, they are going to actually come up and apologize, and ask you, whether it's possible for you to start again. For each of you is going to be different. How it's going to play out is going to be different. But this is on their mind, and this is all that they're going to do. The number 15 or the number 6 is the number of love. Now, this should be significant. Again, the number 15 is also the number of the devil. So there is a lot of love here, but there is a lot of fear here as well. All right, which is why they're not coming to you directly, and they're doing all these things to somehow come to you and start the new beginning without looking like a fool themselves, at least in front of the whole world. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel in this case, when they made that choice, which was not you in the beginning, this could be because of religious factors for some of you, and for others of you, just maybe their mindset. It depends on how your family thinks and how you're raised, as to how you think about, say, traditional roles in a connection. So maybe that is why they are in the ego, because they expected you to do the work, or however they see things, all right? So, or for others of you, it could actually just be religion, which has come in the way. You get gloxenia. And to read this, I'll need my glasses, which I can't see. Please give me a second. I just get them. Sorry about that. There's been a lot of interruption in your reading right from the beginning. In fact, even before I started your reading, and I feel so you have been having a bit of a bumpy ride with this person, and you just have been waiting for a long while. And yes, what I was saying, you've known each other for a long time for some of you here, and this separation has also been a long time. Look at this. Love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. So you are definitely the, more intuitive person, and you can pick up on their energy, and they are realizing this now. So yours may have been, love at first sight a long time ago. You may be each other's first love as well. But this person definitely has the ego. And with this beautiful, you know how they feel, which is why you're coming to this reading, because you know how they feel, and you're just waiting for them to realize it, because what you've had in the past was beautiful, all right, and they are realizing this now. So they will be coming to you, abundance. So this connection, when it finally does work out, is going to be a very abundant connection. And again, I feel pile number 1, this is also Spirit's message to you to work on your abundance, to be the empress that you are. Come into that energy, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female watching this reading. Just focus on yourself and everything that makes you happy, all right? And as far as this relationship is concerned, this person sees you as the empress. They see you as abundant, and they're also possibly working on their abundance. And when you do come together, this is going to be an abundant connection as well. Balance. Beautiful. But to be able to get here, to get to this place of abundance, of this great union, you need to first come into balance. And this is especially for your person, but also for you. It's actually applicable to everyone. Balance is the only way forward. Balance is the only thing which is in nature, which is actually the only way forward for every single being, not just humans. Every single thing. Everything is about balance, all right? Wow. I love you. So this doesn't need any explanation. So this is what they're possibly going to come and tell you when they bump into you or accidentally bump into you. We will hurt each other if we get back together now. We both need to heal. So this was possibly what was, past energy, and that is why they have done a lot of healing. Maybe this is something that you told them when you walked away from them, and that is why you've had this separation. And I feel that both of you had the faith in one another that this will, come back around. You've changed me for good. Thank you. And this you have. And that is why you have triggered them. And when you walked away, they have actually had this time and space which you've given them to reflect upon whatever that's happened in the past. And they've realized their follies. They are going to, now, how soon this is going to happen, I don't know, but I don't think, now depends on each situation. If either of you are in a connection, what is the dynamic, I'm not sure. But they definitely can't have wait to, start afresh with you. And they're manifesting you. And this is what they feel like. Now they have to get past their fear though. And if they keep waiting for this moment to happen, then, it's just, it all depends on how much work both of you have done and when the universe thinks you're ready. But if they are the ones who are supposed to make the first move, then they can't escape from it. They will have to come about and, get past this fear and come to you because they owe it to you. Whether you accept them at this stage or not, immaterial. They are supposed to actually come and let you know how they feel and what's happened in the connection and why they did what they did. They owe you that much, and I think they realize that. So they will get past their fear, but how soon is that going to be? And that is something which is going to vary from person to person, connection to connection, wondering on how much work they've done, how much ego was there in the first place, how much they've been able to overcome. But yes, they're actively manifesting you, and they have done a lot of work. So that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated and you could take something home from this reading. I'll catch you again on another reading. Till then, take care. Do the great work that you've been doing on yourself, the empress that you are. All right? Bye-bye. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen the Tarot of the Golden Wheel or this beautiful card, this is your reading. Do excuse me if you can catch my wheezing. I am going through a bit of a rough time right now with the change of weather and the monsoons here. Well, these are your pre-shuffled oracle cards and messages, channel messages from your person. We'll look into it at the end of the reading. Now, this is the card that you have, and it says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So this person has a lot of love for you, and I feel it's mutual. That's why you've come to this reading. And for some of you, you've just come to this reading just like that. Maybe you are already in a very happy connection with this person. All right. But you never know how things are. So we'll take a look with the tarot, because sometimes there's a lot of love between people, two people. There's so much of love and goodwill, and yet people are not able to be together because they trigger one another. So let's take a look at your situation. All right. I will keep the card like this. So this person has a lot of love for you, pile number 2, and it's possible that it's mutual. But and as I said, maybe a lot of you have just come to confirm, because you're so madly in love yourself, and you've come here to confirm that they feel the same the way that you do. Well, if this is what you've come to the reading for, you already know that yes, there's a lot of love here. However, if there is a lot of love but you're not together at this time, or things aren't progressing, or they're stagnant, we'll take a look. All right. As I said in the introduction, we're going to do a detailed Celtic Cross reading. And you get the Ace of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful. So you can actually believe this reading. Whenever this card comes out, I feel really good. When I do personal readings for myself, especially if this card comes out, I know that I can believe this reading completely. All right, so this is it. But you use your discernment. All right, so this person wants to have a new beginning with you. This person wants to speak their truth to you, and they want to hear the truth from you. All right? And maybe if everything is going hunky-dory in your connection right now, then maybe they are the kind of person who believes in the truth. They feel that there should be complete transparency in the relationship, which is wonderful. Look at that. Wow. But this is the cross card, the Ace of Cups. They want a new beginning with you in love. Okay, there's a lot of fresh energy here. There's a lot of love here. They feel this love for you. Maybe they've not been able to express it. All right? Or maybe you haven't. Let's see. Let's take out a card for you from the past. The Ten of Wands. Ooh, I didn't expect that at all. Just wanted to come out. The Two of Swords, subconscious energy. Okay. The Hanged Man. This is conscious energy. The King of Wheels, the King of Pentacles is your immediate future. If you carry on this way, you get the Page of Wands, external influences, the Eight of Swords, hopes and fears, the Nine of Wands, final outcome, the Six of Wands. That's a relief. And bottom of the deck, energy, justice. Okay, pile number 2. There is definitely a lot of love between the two of you. At least this person has a whole lot of love, and chances are that if you've come to this reading to find out how they feel about you, it's because you feel the same way. So look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there is a lot of love here, a lot of love here. All right, and this person wants to say, if they've not said it in the past to you, if only you have, or maybe neither of you had, you've just known that there is a lot of love, your connection was beautiful, but you've never spoken about this to one another. All right, if that is the case, then they want to say it to you. All right, they want to have this new beginning with you, and they want to be honest with you. They want to be transparent in front of you, and they want you to do the same. All right, they want this beginning in love. They want to offer their cup of love to you, but this is the blockage. Something is stopping them from doing this. All right, they want to have a fair connection where there is absolute honesty, where there's a lot of balance. All right, with the King of Swords here, I feel though there's so much of love here, maybe this person's actually not said it to you. Now, I don't know whether, you can switch, whether you resonate more with what I'm saying, as in that you are the one who's been holding back. You will know if that is the case. Already, either ways, communication is a problem here. You have not both been able to express your love and express the truth of whatever you feel and how things are, whatever your problems are. You've not been able to be that transparent with one another. But one thing is required is balance in your connection, all right? And this is something that's very important to this person, truth and balance. Maybe this person is an air sign for a lot of you, which reminds me, in the last pile, I did not mention zodiac signs at all, which I usually do. I can see Virgo energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, actually Earth energy. And I can see Pisces energy here, as well as Libra. All right. It doesn't have to be. It could be anywhere in this person's chart or your chart, but this is just additional confirmation, all right? Now, in the past, with the Ten of Wands here, maybe you've both been trying to make this connection work. There's been a lot of passion between the two of you, but keeping this connection going or moving this to the next level has been a challenge for both of you. It's almost burdensome, all right? And which is surprising because there is a lot of love here, okay? And with this King of Wheels as the immediate future, I feel more. That's also possible, okay? For those of you who resonate with this and you already know about it, it's not something I'm telling you. Maybe either of you or both of you are already in other committed relationships, because you have the Justice card here and you have the King of Pentacles, which is traditionally known as the husband card, all right? So maybe either you or your person are in other committed relationship, marriage, because with the Justice is about marriage as well. Or for others of you, as I said in the beginning, because with this card here, I feel for some of you, you are married to this person and you are in a marriage with this person, all right? But your marriage has started becoming burdensome for you. You know, the love that is there between the two of you, you're not able to express it because life got into the way. Maybe the way, you know, you're busy working on your coin, you're working to make a great life. So maybe they you know, you're so caught up in your work, you don't really get quality time with one another, and it's taking a toll on this connection. So when there's no, you know, basically the romance has gone out of this relationship, and maybe you've had a spat because of it or something like that, and now you want to offer your person wants to give this love to you, but maybe they are in their ego because you've you know, something's not worked well. This is for those of you who are in a marriage already or in a committed relationship with this person. For others of you who are in committed relationships with other people, then this is really taking its toll, that you were not able to tell each other how you felt, and now you're not able to because you're obviously in other relationships. But it's taking a toll on you, whatever it is, with this Ten of Wands here, all right? Subconscious energy, the Two of Swords, there is a decision to be made, especially if you are in connection with someone else, that if this has to move forward, you obviously have to leave the person you are with. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And this person is wondering whether they should do that, whether it's the right thing to do, because they want to be right by everybody. Because obviously, if they're in a connection with someone, there is emotion there. Why would they be with someone else if they didn't want to? So they have responsibility. And if they're just feeling burdened in this connection with this whoever they are with, or if you're, I mean, we are talking about their feelings and their desires and their thoughts. So if they're feeling so strongly about you, they're wondering what they should do. Should they actually walk away, and will you accept them if they do? You know, at the same time, if they've been this King of Wheels, this is the husband card, they are in a committed relationship. Is it the right thing to do, walking away from it now? And if this connection is being burdensome for them, then they're wondering how are they going to move out of it in a way where they hurt the least amount of people, and you know, they can just move forward, and they don't have answers. Or maybe with the Two of Swords, they have answers, but they don't want to you know, they know what will happen if they take A, and they know what will happen if they take B, and there will be losses both ways. You know, if they leave the person they are with and they come to you, there may be a lot of happiness with you, but they will always have this guilt, possibly, you know, and especially if there's children involved in their connection, then there's, you know, that will always remain, that feeling that they could make something else work. So they know that, and because of that, they're delaying taking action. They're just in this hangman energy. They're trying to, you know, get clarity on the situation, trying to look at the situation from different ways, you know, maybe they're also looking at tarot card readings, trying to find out which is the best way forward, where they can be fair to everybody, because it's not right to be fair to one person and be unfair to the other person. But then the truth of the matter is, pile number 2, you can never have justice the way you see it, because one man's fairness is another man's, it's injustice to another person. While they need to be honest with themselves, and that's all they need to do. It's not about making you happy or making the person they are with happy. If indeed you're in different relationships, it's about making themselves happy. What is it that their heart wants? Unfortunately, the truth of this 3D reality, this world, is that we don't think about what our heart wants. We think about what the society wants. How are we going to be right by the society? What this person doesn't realize, if their heart is with A and they are stuck with B, they're actually not doing justice to B in the first place. But if they actually say to B would rather that they stick with them than go to A, even though they know the truth about this person being with A. I hope I'm making sense with you, because a lot of things are not just about following your heart and emotions, but there's a lot to do with society, with expectations, with what you've invested in a particular connection. So it isn't easy. So they are not taking a decision. They are not taking any action right now. And this is being burdensome for them. For those of you who are in a connection, as I said, who've been in a marriage and this marriage is becoming burdensome, they're wondering what to do to be able to give that love to you, wherein you understand how they feel, and you can work things out so that you can move forward and live this happy marriage life, which was how you started. But again, they don't know what to do. What is it that they can do to sort this whatever argument or uncomfortable period in your life? How are they going to change that? They're wondering about that. What can they do to make this connection move forward like it was in the past? They are wondering, maybe for some of you, they think that they'll write something passionate to you, maybe communicate in a more passionate manner. That'll change things for you. And maybe they will. For those of you who are not with this person, maybe this person will communicate with you moving forward. But for others of you, and if you are with this person also, they may try and come forward and try and offer you, try and have some fun time with you together. Maybe taking you out for a candlelit dinner or something like that. Something to be able to shift this energy. They're just thinking about what to do. They just want a solution, because this is being burdensome, the state at which your connection is. And there is a lot of love. And they're just waiting to give you that love. They just don't know how, whatever be your situation. External environment, and you get the 8 of Swords. For them, it's maybe even you are stuck in your head, thinking that maybe you are not good enough. That's why they're not coming to you. And they are also stuck in their head with their self-limiting beliefs as to things should be done in the way that they should be done. Otherwise, they're not doing it right. So you're all stuck in your head. All right? And this is what's I feel this connection has been stagnant for a very long time. And just having emotions doesn't help. There's no movement forward. Hopes and fears, again, the 9 of Wands. This person is hopeful that they will get an answer. Okay, so this person is not giving up. If despite the fact that they find this situation burdensome with the 10 of Wands and they want to keep it down, but they are not letting go of it. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. The flame is still on. They're still protecting the flame. They're feeling that, like the 10 of Wands, they want to close out the cycle. They want to put this down. They want to have a new beginning. They want to be transparent. They want to give you that cup of love. So they are not giving up. But it's getting on to, I feel it's burdensome for the two of you. And if there are other people in your life, and if there is awareness about this, then it's burdensome for everybody. Though I don't think if you are with other people, they are aware of it yet. Final outcome, the Six of Wands. They want a victory with you. They definitely want a victory in this situation. However, their ego, and in this, when I'm using ego for them in this particular context, it is not about pride, but it's more about fear, because they want to do right by everybody and they are really upset. Maybe it matters to them how they look like in front of everybody. So they just feel that maybe, this need to want to look right or do the right thing is what's keeping them stuck in this hangman energy. And this is what I feel. They want a success here. They want this stagnant energy to shift. But unless they take action, it's not going to happen. Just wanting this is not going to make it happen. They have to actually do something. But they're not giving up. But if you are, the only thing I can tell you, pile number 2, is there is a lot of love here. But sometimes that is not enough. You need to see actions as well. So do not put your life on hold for this person. You do you. You take care of yourself. Anyway, let's take a look at the oracle cards. Expect powerful change. Wow, that's good. That's wonderful. This is what they're also expecting. And let's see, maybe it does happen. You've got 2 cards of this. Compatibility. They are extremely compatible with you, all right? For those of you who are already married to this person, maybe that you might feel, this person is feeling with all this love that they have for you, but they're not able to express it, or whatever has transpired, because you've got this number 5 here. So for some of you, you've had this 5 of Wands moment wherein you've had a clash or something like that. And you've been very compatible in the past. All right, so your person's wondering how to give this to you. Now, for those of you who are already married to this person where you're just going through a rough patch, this is going to change very soon, and your person will get a victory. They will be able to get past the ego and see you and the connection for what it is, because they have a lot of love for you and they realize that you have the potential to be very compatible, and just one argument or one setback doesn't spoil this relationship. However, for those of you who are not with this person, who are in separation, who are in other connections, they see you as very compatible. They see you as the person, and they want to make this change, but right now they haven't done anything about it. Dating, yes. They want to take you out on a date. They want to bring that, I feel the ones, those of you who are married, where you've had this spat, where, this person may take you out on a date, may take you out for dinner or something like that. And for those of you who are in different connections, who are in separation, this person wants to come forward. They want to take you out. They want to bring that magic again. But this is going to take time. All right. So depending on your situation, if you are with this person, whatever be, whether you're in a marriage with them or in a committed relationship with them, if you've had a bad argument and, for some time things are really 10 of Wands energy, burdensome in your connection, this is about to change. All right, there is going to be victory here. You are going to have justice in your connection. It's going to be fair, and you'll bring the balance back again. But for those of you who are in separation, it's going to take a while, because this person hasn't made up their mind. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yes, these are for you, those of you who are in separation. You're being told that this is not happening in a hurry, so don't wait for this person. Just go on doing your life. Live your best possible life. Be the best version of you and enjoy your life, because it's not happening in a hurry, because this person wants to be fair by everyone. There's a lot of fear here, and they may have a lot of love for you, and this love is genuine without doubt, but without action nothing is going to move forward. Gladioli. Strength of character and moral integrity. Yes, I feel this, actually. This person has to make this choice because they're already with someone. And though they feel this way about you with this Two of Swords here, they have a lot of strength of character and moral integrity, which is why you are in love with them. Because they are that kind of person. And right from the beginning, the Ace of Swords, it's very important for this person, fairness. This person could be, as I said, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay? So this person likes to be fair. So they will not make a choice in a hurry because they don't want to be unfair to anyone. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller. Yes. And they are going through a lot of trial right now to be able to take this decision, because no matter which way they choose, one of the two people that they love is going to suffer, and they will suffer with both, whichever way they go. So they are stuck here and they don't know what to do. Rejection. They're also worried for some of you that if they finally break up from this person and come to you, will you reject them because they've kept you waiting for so long? So there's a lot on this person's mind, and this person is so stuck because of their fears, because of their ego, and they're not moving. But for those of you who are in a marriage and who are going through a rough patch, this is going to change. All right, you are going to have victory. You will come back into balance and things will be as beautiful as they were before. This person's asking why. Why did this happen? For some of you, the ones who are in a marriage with this person, they are wondering why did they let it go become so bad? Why didn't they take action before? And for those of you who are in separation in other relationships, they are, it's almost like the question to the universe, why is this happening to me? I can never show you how I feel. I am not comfortable with being vulnerable. So though they want the Ace of Swords, they want to tell you everything, they're not able to give you that cup of love because they're not able to show you how they're feeling and what all is going on in their head. This person fears rejection. They want to be accepted in the 3D world. They're very much in their 3D energy. They're not thinking beyond. And they want everyone to see them in the best light. So they're not taking action. I miss you so much. So if this person is your spouse or your committed partner, this person is missing the happiness that you used to have before. All right, before this spat happened. So this person is definitely going to come to you forward. So for those of you in that category, your marriage, your relationship, your committed relationship, however you are, whether you're living in or whichever way it is, it's going to actually move to calmer waters very soon. You're going to get balance in your connection and things are going to be beautiful, even better than they were before this argument happened. But for those of you who are in separation and this person is not taking action because there are two people involved, then this person misses you a whole lot, but they still will not be able to take any action. So do not wait for this person, pile number 2. Just carry on doing you. If it is meant to happen, the connection will come back. But if it is not, don't keep your life on hold. All right? Sending you lots of love and light. Take good care of yourself. Sending you, positive energy so that you can actually move forward, and also to this person so that this person can move forward one way or the other, because being stuck is not comfortable and they feel that with the 10 of Wands. So that's all I have for you. Take care. Bye-bye. Beautiful pile number 3, welcome to your reading. For those of you who've chosen this beautiful card and the Scintillating Waite Tarot, twin flames, your passion ignites. So if this is a twin flame connection and you resonate with it, and you are possibly in separation, which is why you've come to this reading, well, your person is triggered, as are you. There are a lot of passionate feelings which are coming up, which is inevitable in a twin flame connection, and you're waiting to know what's happening. Maybe both of you have been working on yourself, and for each of you it's going to be different how long the separation has been, but you're coming here for clarity. All right, look at that. We get the Emperor at the bottom of the deck energy and the Fool. Now let's take a look as to what wow, look at this. Look at this. I'm not making this up. I just broke the deck in front of you. Look at this. The Emperor and the Empress. And we've got twin flames here. Wow. I love it when this happens. Such synchronicity. Beautiful, beautiful energy. As I said in the introduction, we shall be doing a Celtic Cross reading, all right? So you get an in-depth view of how this person thinks and feels about you and this connection, okay? So we'll first take out one card for this person on your mind, and you get the Tower, all right? What's blocking this connection? It's the Strength card, okay? Your immediate past, High Priestess, your subconscious, the Page of Cups, conscious energy, Eight of Cups, immediate future, the Four of Cups. If you carry on this way, where do you reach? The Seven of Cups. External influences, the Five of Wands. Difficult energies, twin flame energies, hopes and fears, the Hierophant. And final outcome, the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy, Death. Pile number 3, first of all, a big hug to you and sending you lots of love and light. Twin flame connections, you know, people want to call their connection a twin flame connection, and they love the idea of being in one. And it is one of the most painful connections because there is so much of triggering, and it's not easy to make it happen or come into a union after separation in this 3D self, because usually by the time one of the two realize the intensity of the connection or what this connection is about, one person is usually spiritual, the other is not, and by the time the other realizes it, there is so much happening. Mostly the two of you will be in separate connections, and to negotiate all that in this 3D world is difficult, and that's exactly what you're going through, and that's why you've come to this reading. Well, so in the past you've been so connected, in fact even in the present you're so connected, but this has been in the 5D, all right? You may be so in tune with one another's energies, you just know what's happening with them, all right? You may be communicating telepathically with one another. However, when it's come to you in the 3D world, the two of you, especially your person, has not communicated with you in the past, all right? They've just kept their feelings hidden, because this is about someone keeping secrets hidden inside. Now, right now, your person is going through a Tower moment. All right, for some of you, they're going through the dark night of the soul. They've had this sudden epiphany that they walked away from this connection, because with this Death card here, you definitely are in separation. Look at this, the Four of Wands, beautiful energy. All right, there has been a separation here, And I can see the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. For some of you, you've been married to this person and divorced. For others of you, this person is in a marriage or you are in a marriage, all right now. But this person is having an epiphany as to what this connection was all about. All right, they're having this, maybe you've come together, you've had this beautiful energy, and then you split and you went your separate ways, and for a long time this person didn't realize it, and now something has happened in their life which has brought about this tower moment, and now they're getting this epiphany about what you and this connection meant. Maybe you have withdrawn your energy. That's when this tower moment has happened, because you've been putting in effort, which is a classic runner-chaser dynamic, and they've run away from this connection, and finally you've given up and you said, I'm going to work on myself, and you've withdrawn your energies, even though you may be still connected on the 5D. And this person is having this realization, all right, there's going to be deep transformation, which in no way is a simple thing. And in fact, you yourself may have transformed since having met this person. All right, now strength is what's crossing this card here. Maybe even when the split happened, it affected this person, but they, chose to be very strong, not to let you know what they're feeling. They've kept a lot of what they've been through, they've kept it hidden from you. They've just portrayed that they've been unaffected by it. But with this infinite symbol here, infinity symbol, you are meant to be, you've lived lifetimes together, and they are going through a very rough time right now, which is for their benefit. The universe does this for them so that they can begin their spiritual journey, all right? And you are the trigger for this. But because they're going through all this and they have their pride, for a lot of you, you may be dealing with a Leo. The other zodiac signs here are Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus. Strongly doesn't have to be, can be anywhere in their chart or yours. But I feel this person could be a Leo. There's a strong ego. They don't want to let you know what they're feeling, and that they're going through so much and that they miss you. They don't want you to know. And this is the block. The ego doesn't let them tell you, though they realize now that they have goofed up. In their subconscious, they want to come and apologize. They want to say they realize what they've done. They've realized their folly, that they've run away from this connection despite your loving energy. They want to give you an offer. They want to surprise you. They want to bring you so much of love. But this is in their subconscious. But on the surface of it, consciously, they're walking away possibly from this connection. They have to, that's what I said in the beginning, when I had this death card in here. This, for some of you, you were married, but I feel for a lot of you, you're married to other people. And this person is walking away from the connection, and they're having this huge epiphany of how important you are, or what you mean to them, but they're still walking away from you, and they're using the strength card. Instead of coming to you, they're using the strength, all the strength in the world, to keep their heart together and walk away from you. They're not following their heart at this time because they are already with someone else. Immediate future, they are not looking at what's being offered from the universe. Now, they've had this dark night of the soul. This is the universe telling them, making them realize what they have lost. All right, to tell them that they've been in their ego ways, to awaken their spiritual side, to see the spirituality, the spiritual nature of your connection. They're trying to resist it still. They're still trying to walk away from this, because they are very much entrenched in this 3D reality. They don't want to see anything. It doesn't make sense to them. They're going through so much, and it's transforming them, but they're still not able to accept this cup of love. Though subconsciously they themselves want to give it to you, But what's happening is that they're not able to take it from you right now. Or, this opportunity that's come, this realization that's come, they're just not able to act upon it. And so what's going to happen is just going to keep fantasizing about you, keep wondering how to give this cup to you, or what you shared and how it could have been, and they're just going to just keep thinking about this. External energy, this I feel, they know that if they speak about this connection when they're already with someone else, everyone's going to, argue, and there's going to be a lot of friction within their connection, within their family. There's also a lot of friction within their head, between the head and the heart. Should I be doing the right thing? Doing the right thing by the society is following your head, and doing the right thing as to what your soul wants is following the heart. And more often than not, there's always clash between the two. And they've decided to choose logic at this time. Even though they're awakening to this, they have awakened to the nature of this connection. It's very strong. There's a lot of passion here. They understand the nature of this connection. But hopes and fears, Hierophant. Look at that. These are again, when I split the deck, you saw the Emperor and Empress, and these are again counterparts, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. He's called the High Priest in many decks. But they, for some of you, you are also married. And they just feel that though they would love this with you, they don't know how to go about it. And right now, they're not even thinking about it, because they are in a bad place right now. And just negotiating all these energies is too much for them. And even though this is what their heart wants to, have that sweet-natured fun, have that love which existed between the two of you, they're not accepting it. They're walking away from this at this time. They may want to be married to you. They're fantasizing about it. But right now, their reality is keeping them stuck. And final outcome, the Three of Pentacles. They are working on their coin. They're working on building, their own setup. Maybe they're working in their connection, in their marriage, trying to build a home and work on their family, because that's the right thing to do. Let's take a look at the oracle cards. You get a new start is coming. Maybe this person does reach out to you and does give you this offer, telling you that you mean a lot to them and apologizing for how they treated you in the past and not being authentic to you. Despite that, I think they'll come here so that you get your closure, but they will still walk away is what I feel. But this will actually set you free, pile number 3. You get chivalry. The number 3 could be significant. You have a 3 here as well. And this reminds me of the Knight of Cups. And yes, this person is going to come to you with this new start is coming. They are going to come to you to finally walk away from you, telling them that they're not ready to take this on, but they recognize what this is all about, and they recognize it, and they tell you how they feel about you, which perhaps they haven't in the past. Or they had, but then during this breakup and separation, maybe they, just turned cold and they just walked away. But they're going to come back and apologize for the way they treated you and tell you that they recognize what this connection is all about, and tell you how they feel about you, but also tell you what their reality is and that they need to walk away. But this will give you a lot of closure, and this will really help you. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I feel at this time, if they are in a connection, you are also moving on with your life. And that is when this person really comes back. And, maybe there is new love which is already there in your life, pile number 3, but you're not able to go fully in because you're still stuck on this person. And this person's going to come here with this apology and tell you how they feel and tell you how this is not possibly going to be possible in this lifetime because they are committed elsewhere and they feel that their responsibilities lie there, and they're going to apologize for how they've possibly been in this connection. But this is going to really liberate you, and then you'll be able to move forward with this new love, because there is someone, I feel, who's also in your life. Pile number 3. Venice Mallow. Delicate, flirting beauty. Fleeting beauty, sorry. This is what happens if I don't have my glasses. When life is not coming up roses, look to weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. L.F. Young. All right, so basically they know that they have something beautiful going with you, but now they're trying to find beauty in what they have because they know they can't change things. They're not willing to walk away from what it is they already have because they feel that's not the right thing to do. And though they've had this transformation and they realize the nature of this connection, so what this tower moment has done, and the strength, it's given them clarity on your connection, and it's giving them the strength to come to you and apologize and tell you how they feel, something that they've not done in the past. All right, but they are going to just be happy with their lot and give their all to the connection that they are in. All right, because not every time they feel that you can't really get what it is that you want always, and sometimes it's just got to move happily with what you have. So they are going to come to you, tell you how they feel, and walk away from you. And this is going to liberate you because you've been working on yourself, which is why there's this new love coming into your life. And they're saying this to you and walking away is actually going to help you move on with your life. And if there was any regret or sorrow, you understand it, because you, pile number 3, you who have come to this reading, you are spiritual in nature and you know. All right, so you understand it. But this is going to be very liberating for you though. Strength again. Yes, both of you are going to be immensely strong in making this choice, because you know that you are together in the 5D already, and you know the nature of twin flame connections. But having said that, even though you know, and there is so much of love and passion between the two of you, you are actually having immense strength to walk away from each other. It is not going to be easy. It definitely is not. Sending you so much love, pile number 3, to you and your person. I think both of you are showing a lot of strength. But sometimes in this 3D world, you have to do just that. Impatiently, waiting patiently. Maybe this is the energy that you both are in. You can't wait to see each other, but I messed up. If only life had an undo button. Unfortunately, it doesn't. You can move forward, but you can't go back. However, they are going to correct whatever they can and come to you and tell you that I love your smile, your eyes. So they find you very beautiful, and they know that you are the one, and they've seen how special this connection is. But they have transformed, and they are going to definitely come and tell you everything. But I don't really see you coming into union, at least in the near future. Now see, when I do these readings, I do it for 3 months. All right, after that, you never know how things change. Nothing ever set in stone. Nothing is ever set in stone. So things may change over a period of time. The universe has different plans. Neither you nor I can see it right now. So these are the energies for the coming 3 months. But you can expect them to come and reach out to you and have that heart-to-heart conversation with you, which is going to set you free so that you can move forward and do whatever it is that you want. All right? Or maybe if this person doesn't come, you're going to get an epiphany, or telepathically something you're going to know, but you're going to be able to move on with your life and have a beautiful life as well. All right, pile number 3, sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.